Alright. Let's start this. Hey, welcome back to the broadcast. We are playing the Road to Vostok Final Demo for the final time, maybe. But yeah, I really like this. And fact is that when you are starting, I'm going to like have the play this like a tutorial, even wearing my M62. So play the tutorial. Honestly, if you can't reload the weapon, you should like play the tutorial. Okay, so new game. There's going to be like a different options here. Demo, you can actually select the season, and there's like a different options where to start with what kind of kit in early access. So let's go with the winter. I'm going to play this like a tutorial from the beginning. Also, if you are watching this on Twitch, remember that by using Twitch points, one of you can actually force me to eat the pea soup raw cold, Vostok style. So remember that. So first thing, okay, if you want to, you can actually go and let's put the permadeath on. Some challenge. Enemies active 3. Something like this. Permadeath is on. Now, when you are starting the game, you are probably not going to play with the permadeath. And you might want to, if you are playing the long game, you want to like adjust your house. Do some basic changes. F1 is the decor mode, and then you can like with the middle mouse button you can remove these to the dimension X. And this is very useful. And tabulator is, and right click is the placing mode. This is very popular, like a adjustment to the house. Even Antti did this. And G button from the keyboard is actually. You can leave these in a you can leave these in an inventory here, or you can place them basically whatever suits you. Vostok, good morning Vostok, yes. So right click changes between two modes here, decor modes. Right click, you can rotate or you can zoom. And G button places this. F1 and place again. And fact is, unlike many other games, in Road to Vostok, you can have stuff inside the drawers and other furniture, and still you can move it around. You just see like X number of items in this menu. So that's crazy. That's crazy good. Even certain like AAA studios don't have this feature. So yeah. Apparently there's some light. Anyway, what we have here, good thing we have like a shotgun. You start with some gear. If it's winter, please use the clothes. And now if you have a rifle or shotgun, number 1 is primary weapon. And press control from the keyboard, and then left click to reload the weapon. And you need to manually cycle shotgun and rifle with the R button. Okay, now it's full. And R is like you put the bullet to the pipe. Trouble titles notoriously lack quality of life features these days. Yep, because they are made with the as cheap as possible because it's so costly to make them. And now we need to find something like pants. Bandage is very good, but I wouldn't heal myself with the bandage only when I get a critical damage and start to bleed. Now there's a couple places. This is Oldman's mod. So there could be somebody already at the yellow and green house. So my advice is to go in, to beware. And there's definitely at the start you are not picky, but then you might want to start looking. There's this price value, 50 euros. Books are good. Boots are also valuable. Tactical fleets, combat boots. You can sell these. If you are not playing Ironman mode like I'm doing right now, you would probably want to keep the extra gear. But I'm just gathering something to sell. Mid 2010s had a well-designed games. Yeah, they had I think the skills of developing skills and tools were magic. There's a couple places where you can find those tents, and actually closest to the sea tents were dubbed as a meta tents because you could find weapons there and whatnot. So they are good places to actually check around. Okay, they are here. Can't navigate this place because this has changed in a final demo update. Demo got 2 updates, which is actually great. Oh, fishing vest. Yes, please. So this is your first tactical item. Gives you a weight. We also need find a backpack, and we need to find matches. And here's already a Remington, which is probably yeah, it's poorer quality, but it's fine quality. If your gun has less than 50% condition, it might jam, or every gun can jam now in this version after the latest update, which also enlarged these levels. Now maybe you want to recon with the Mark 1 eyeball these buildings. It's always a good idea. Open door doesn't really mean nothing yet, because doors can open. So Vostok has these ghost doors, so they can randomly open. Check the garbage. And what I usually do is that I go tactically in. That wasn't before I start looting. Maybe there's some guy here. Okay, wasn't. Mods add stuff to the fireplace. I don't know what items you can find there. Haven't found anything in the vanilla. So now we can actually start looting, and it's up to you basically if you want to close the outer door. One style is sneak in, because they can enemies can hear, bandits can hear you, and they can see you. Also check all the trash bins, because medical items might not spawn here. It's a mod stuff that medical cabinets have more medical stuff. Also check behind the sofa. That's a spawn place for items. Fuse boxes can have batteries. Okay, this is a quest item. Cans. Okay, no much backpack. Your first backpack basically. So it's adding a capacity to carry and some insulation apparently. Things can be frozen, so now you need to either return to the cottage, or you need to unfroze them at the campfire. It's neat, like those matches, which we don't. And at the start of the game, one style is that if you find something nice, you can just run home and drop them there. So this is a looting and plundering trade simulator. Pretty much, this is like a Tetris, much like Escape from Tarkov Tetris. But yeah, tactical looting simulator. So please be tactical, because you can be shot from anywhere. These are also like a closets. Ah, that's a quest item. So we get like one quest already done. Jeez. Okay, now I'm not going around Munasilla, which is hard to translate from. Pulmonti, I think, the British slang. And if you hear something, bandit stalk, stop to listen once in a while. And here you can see there's 3 bullets in a magazine and 1 in a barrel. Cassette player will work in demo. Duffel bag is actually better than nomad backpack, so let's throw it away. And guitar is very... Food is also like a super rare. And your character will chuck stuff to the floor if you don't have enough space in your Tetris inventory. Bandits do not hear the guitar playing. They, for some reason. At least in a demo. And if you have empty primary, the game will automatically exit. So now where... Okay, these are like quest items as well. Where the enemies spawn, it's basically a matter of luck. They can spawn in the same place. And there's like a 3 active. I'm running with the Oldman's mod, which is quality of life. Okay, there's took a look that it sort like it was open. It wasn't like close. Body temperature is fine, even if you start lightly. You can still like loot couple buildings nearby without frozen. Ice cream car. Yep. Every 3rd week on Saturdays. Ice cream car. So this, whatever happened happened during the summer, apparently. Ice cream car is the store that drives around selling ice cream. Swedish is glass beer. Yeah, full of basically worthless crap, but we can actually let's secure this first. I mean, middle mouse. Oh, AK. Yes. Are basically also like a quest item. So there's lots of stuff on the floors, and of course you 31 horrible condition. But getting like a assault rifle would be like my primary task at the start of the game. Unless it's actually using like a Russian cartridge, which are not used in a Finnish soil, so that's it's going to run. You are going to run to the ammo problem. So take all the containers at least in a Makarov 71. And now notice that this is 000. You can sweep chance clear chamber. If you have it on the in your inventory, you can. And now it's 4 plus 0, so you can see it's not like loaded. Now it's loaded. So don't die like I did. I died because I started to like go around without actually checking that my gun was loaded. Cat food will be super useful in a future. So I'm going to take it just to the roleplay that there's going to be like a duct tape, always like very good. So there's going to be like a shelter cat which you can actually have. Now if you don't want to get like a ton of Makarov magazines, guns go to your inventory first. Then you can actually go and hiking pants actually work better than jeans. Windbreaker, not good in winter. Board game, sure, why not? Oh wait, you have a 7.62 long motion ammo in Finland. We have a short 7.62s and long 7.62s, but it's 7.62 times 54. Or 50, right? Okay, so it's slightly different than the original ball and cap ammo from the Russia, and it's like well, thing is, it's good for the Finnish rifles, but not really works in a Russian rifles like SVDs. So it's similar. Dimensions are exactly the same, but it's more like a match ammunition type. And in this game, I think that's only like a long rifle round Russian rifle. Clove 25 euros. The religion Bible is 50 euros. So now we have we are full, so I'm going to check this out. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So Finns have been tinkering around a lot with the guns. So we got like a lot of motions back in the independence / civil war for Tsar Russia, and well, started to like okay, one match, yay! Started to tinker with them, and that produced like a whole amount of local. You can place stuff in the world, which is also like great. So this is like you can see the approximate price here, value 140 euros. So that's actually like better than 2 books. Also, I didn't check that there could be like a guy here in this corner. Was that done on purpose? Which improving the caliber. Oh, what is here? SOS. Yes. SOS. Yes. So this will cure death. You can see it cures. It cures like a critical damage. So if we get like critical damage, and now you see that my hydration has come down. Everything is frozen. Also, like, don't keep the gun up. I had like used up my arm strength, so let the arm stamina like get back. up, and then we are going. And this is basically like basic elementary tactics. Take the safe routes, don't be seen. That's why we take like this seaside way here. Because you can crouch here and then you are not being seen as well. Want to have the same ammo as the Russian Soviet army. Yeah, basically you can use the Russian 7.62 long in Finnish sniper rifles because up until recently they were like based on the Mosin, like a M85. Runs on the Russian cartridge, but it isn't like a most accurate with that. Because Russians are making like a quantity and not a quality. Okay, these are the meta things. So, unfrozen yours. Oh, what's in here? Santa jacket. So this is a legendary item. And it's pretty valuable, but you will get these legendary items less in early access. Now, on thawing the stuff. If you have matches equipped, you can stay next to the trip here. So you can stay here and watch how they are thawing out. Then you can drink. Finnish army people are smart. Well, Finns didn't have much of anything. It was agrarian society back in the 1920s. So you need to work what you have. Now you can see thawed yet. Okay, now it's thawed. Yep. I have noticed that they do warm up and thaw at the ground as well. Basically easy to program that. Look around that nobody is actually sneaking you. Shotgun is pretty accurate from the rule of distance as well. Surprisingly. I could have like an ammunition. Technically bandit corpses are... Yep. So he had ammunition. Peanuts and... Energy goes down faster after update. So you need to like... Even if the peanuts are going to dehydrate you, it's still like a good energy. Kind of well play tested by now. Meat, yes please. And even if you don't use the food, you can always sell them because they are pretty valuable in a post-apocalyptic scenery. Since things are not penetrating. Oh, and this is like a pretty common ambush place. And there's actually the guy who's golfing is actually a traitor. The trader. Also, trader has some stuff nearby. Okay, nothing here. That's a wooden crate and... Okay, I don't know what he's thinking, but... Okay, 1911 magazine. That's actually pretty good. So... He's restocking in 1 minute. Can we... exchange. So this is bartering. Santa jacket. Don't need that. Don't smoke. Yeah, gun goes, not that one. And I'm just showing. Yeah, you gave me like 1 minute to make the trade.
Tervetuloa uudemman
So now we have a
kerran.
100% AK. Welcome back again, he said. So
Tervetuloa.
I remember somebody telling me that mass nutrition value-wise, chocolate and Brazilian nuts are the best. Yeah, usually. So here you can see that
Koskahan sitä ehtis lomailla.
he's talking about vacation. So tasks. So you get like he has these tags. So you can deliver him stuff and get
No
the tax
niin,
less.
homma paketissa.
He got toilet paper.
Tervetuloa.
Welcome. Also buying ammunition from him and bandages. I think I'll prioritize the important stuff. Maybe crackers. No, okay.
Hyvät kaupat
So I'm
tehtiin.
hoarding the medical items.
Tiedät, mistä meikäläisen löytää.
And he's
Näkemiin.
restocking when you back out from this screen and backpacking. So if you have bought something and there's empty space, you get like a 100% mint condition AK-47. No such thing in real life. Well, I shot the AK-47 with the who was about the collector, and it was from the 1952 version, and it was still like a pretty good condition. Not the 100%, but it pretty good condition. I guess this is like a repurposed or something. Or mosquito hat, you can find those. Don't buy them. Magazines and ammo, sometimes food. 8 minutes to 8.5 minutes to restock. Yeah, guitar is 1,280, so we could actually keep. MP5K is pretty good looting gun, so that's a. But we are not really swimming with the ammunition, so.
Ja
So
seuraavaan
if you dare,
kertaan.
you can now continue forward. But if you want to play safe, you should like return back to the house and drop whatever you found. So up to you basically. We had 1970 production ones. Yep. Yep. AK-47 isn't like it's bad ergonomically wise, but it's a bit lighter than RK. I tested the S.T.A.L.K.E.R anomaly. Can't really find optics in that game, but in this game you find optics much better. And if it has like a place for that, you can just throw them. And this is actually a good way to like minimize the usage of the inventory. Just add everything you find to the guns. Drop that demo. Yeah, I love this demo as well. 100 hours. Yes, please. So, why I'm going tactically is that I don't want to be seen. So you can be as rat as you like in this game. And there's also spawn place here and in the forest, so there's lots of firefights in exactly this place. I'm checking this. Bad luck now. And you can see that building over there. It has like a stairs down, and you can find or buy the keys to that place. There's a special crates down there. So I think it's disposable key, but you can find or buy it in early access. Unload, reload, unload, reload drills. Oh, those memories. Yep, that's definitely like a. He's off. So control. Yeah, he's not happy. So I think there's a. Ambush. And V is the key to check the ammunition in the gun. Could have friends. Oh, he died here. Had RK95, so don't get him. These guys might not have anything, but you can pick their guns. Yep, that's why. That's possibly Mosing guy. So you can gauge where you were, where you could be seen. I think the hillside guys could have taken a shot at me behind or something from the left side. That's why I take some backsteps. More ammo in the clip is a war crime. Yeah. You played a complete game, you got the permadeath in a village. No, this is like a modded. So this is Immersive Overhaul, Oldman's mod. And you can turn the Ironman mode on. So there's lots of stuff you can. You can even like set the active enemies count here. Okay. ADS doesn't work at this moment after the, but always permadeath on. So enemy count. Let's put the visibility and noise on, so you can actually see how much I'm actually making noise. And I guess that's 27 meters. So if you are crouching and doing like this, you can see that your noise isn't great. But during the day you are seen from the 105 meters. If you move 135 meters, like standing, running 150 meters. So these are pretty good basic values. You got mods. Yeah, this has like lots of good mods. So if you test Vostok, I remember that there's like a modification. So we need definitely like a matter of taste if you want to keep the magazine. This is like a crap quality RK, so I'm going to take it to the trader just because we had like a firefight here. Also I need like a more shotgun shells. Shotgun is good from the close range. He's complaining that he can't take it.
Ja sitten tavaraa pöydälle.
I think I need like a AK mag. Okay, so he likes RK. Do you have anything else? I would buy these furniture when I'm rich, but that's just me. Ammunition. Okay, how about MP5? Okay, not ready for that. So I'll take the drinks and food. These have a moisture, so.
Näin se kauppa käy, kiitos. Mulla olikin tässä vähän kaikkia hommeloista, niin nähdään.
So I have now AK with the 3 bullets. And optic. Yeah, I would like to have ADS. Game zooms a bit forward with this.
Ilmojakin se on pidellä.
Yeah, it's the better, alright. Not too many games like support mods from the start of the demo. Nobody has claimed the B-Soup challenge from the Switch yet. The minefield I have found 2 to 3 snipers with the scope, with the laser cool gun. Yeah, he's a bit of hemuli. I dislike being shot to the back, so usually I like clear these first. Oh, now we got matches and book about fishing. So let's put matches here. 2 can be in this magazine. We don't have a gun for that. So you can get the full Makarov magazine. Makarov in this game is laser sharp. Mods are actually changing the accuracy and damage based on the condition. There's a door open over there. This is also like a valid tactic. Oh, okay, there's a guy. Cold medicine. Oh, knife in there. Jaeger knife. Yeah, so number 3 you can use the knife. Okay, and now we are getting like a lots of good stuff. MP5. Very good loot gun actually. IT project. Yep. We don't have too many shells. Mosquito hat. It's used in a summer. I wouldn't use it on during the winter, but whatever. Okay, yeah, he had like a 1911. 40. Okay, this is a first item. 45 is actually dropping pretty readily in this game, at least in demo. So still, even when the last update actually reduced the dropped ammunition to the half. Remember to check outside. Love it. Yep. MP5 is great, especially when you are clearing the buildings. Palm, good with the if you get the burn wounds, and you can get like a burn damage if you step on the candle. Sleeping bag. Oh yeah, another artifact. We could actually sell these. Use that. Maybe this. Antibiotics, that's actually very valuable. Also, if you get shot, you know that you have been spotted. The trader is actually based on the Finnish countryside comedy. So okay, let's show the burn damage. So you go like this. Okay, it's fixed in this version. Nice. In a previous version of the demo, I got like burn damage by stepping on the candles. I guess it's those big fiery barrels which you use to warm up the different thing. Did we check this? No. I wouldn't collect cans, but if you are in a short of everything, might be. My thesis is that the enemies are going to spawn at the other side of the level, which poses the question: if you are in the middle of the level, are they going to spawn over you? And I think the answer is going to be yes. There's a tree active.
Tervepä terve.
Okay, 30. Okay. How much time?
Ja seuraavaan
550.
kertaan.
That's actually okay.
Jahas, tervepä vaan.
30 rounds. So if you are gathering those, he knows the value. Dang. 1911 crew bullets. That's actually fair. We don't need cat food right now. We don't need extra combat.
Kiitos.
Yes, please. Remove the mag. Lot of 4x4. Yeah. Okay, now we have more ammunition. So there's more like this
Tässä inventaariokin tehdä.
post-apocalyptic scavenging feeling in this later version. I think I like that more. Okay. Energy, hydration, health is okay. 98, not going to. And these are nice. And press
Ilmojakin
control
se on pidellä.
and roll your middle mouse wheel. You can actually adjust this position. Yeah, Lada is basically a Fiat version built in Russia. Things can go pretty wrong pretty fast in a forest. So it's basically a matter of taste if you want to like push towards the Vostok early with a low gear, or just like a continue gathering. But I think in the early access it will be like a trip of through the several maps, dangerous journey. So it's going to be like a issue if you try to go. One shot, one kill. So you could push. This is the corner where you get the a minefield. But in an early access version, there's going to be like a lot more. Okay, another arcade, and you can't actually drag directly to the this spot here. Matches, I mean. So you need to like combine them in your inventory. Always like check the ammunition. 22. That's a very bad condition RK, but I guess we can sell it. Of course, you can check on the. If you are paranoid, you can secure the area. If he has a friend, he could have friend. It's technically possible, totally possible that several enemies like spawn in same location, where you could have like a crazy firefights. I'm from Quebec. Oh, nice. Canada. San, you can use these to warm up. Okay, shotty shells. Nice. You can place your stuff to the any inventory here. Control and then left click. Gun should be loaded. Once you had the production bugs fixed, it would last long. Yeah, that's the many differences. EXP. Yay. I like this because it's a hollow site and it's very small. Pro takes like a huge space here. So but then again you can do this because every gun takes like this. Almost every, not every gun. Shotgun doesn't take any attachments. But these military weapons do take attachments. So you can at least sights go to every gun. So I could put the Cobra here if I wanted. Let's put it here. It's one of those games where you don't need to zero such your sights, which is almost every game. Nothing in the television. You can try to peek from here. Crazy. During the winter, load up the body temperature and let's go. Prefer to go on raid with a 50% gun to save the better conditions one. Yeah, I think I'm going to recommend that you, at least your prime, one of your guns is like a 100, closer to the 100, 50 to 100, preferably higher. Preferably both, but I think if you can jam with this one, you can transfer to the secondary pretty fast. Of course, you can run like this. I did a full park run at the Vostok, so. With the guitar and harmonica. Meat. Well, that's what's in the bus stop. I love fishing in that game, yeah. So visually inspecting the building before entering is actually something that's told by the FDF as well. Because if you know what's where, it's going to be like a pretty big advantage. Point your gun because you are pulling your own security. Here's the door open, by the way. Could be. And FDF wisdom. Corner that's over 90 degrees will kill you. And since we know that where Antti has got his education, yeah, I know that Finnish army stuff will work in this game. Now, this will stop the game. Flashlight is most thumb. One, okay. Okay. So this will improve your visibility something like at 20 meters. But beggars can't be takers, so if you need to use it, just use it. In the minefield, however, yeast, things to remember, don't eat it, or chocolate. If you need to raise your mental, all the foodstuffs are important. Lotion. Don't need extra winter jacket. So like a duct tape is very valuable. Night is actually a good time to skulk around because you are like a seen less. Silencers also like a good idea. Because they don't spot you as well. So it's silencer is basically doing the same thing that in real life. Can you kill anyone with the guitar in this game? Haven't tried, but you can actually try with the knife. Wouldn't try it on though, but yep. Okay, let's drop the arcade. Okay, we need to. Eat the crackers. I like the 45. Too bad we don't have a magazine for it. Just a mackerel. Yep. Inverter. Once again, it's a quest item. Battery. Ooh, if you have two, you can actually sell it. Toilet paper isn't that important. Cat food. It's a 50 euros in a demo, but in a okay, and this is also like a quest item. So one style might be that you are going to do this. You are going to put the bigger guns into this here and try to get. We need a huge amount of space here. That's only like 100 and yeah, you can throw away stuff like this. So yeah, in the end, all the military shooters or these military shooters that we like to play are Tetris games in a disguise. And chuck into the floor, jerry can here. We are pretty full. And I have pretty much like a quest items that I don't want to lose. So I'm going to check things like bullets, for example. Very valuable. Okay, now we can actually hear somebody moving in snow. They can try to ambush you. So there's this problem. And they are pretty good at flanking you. Okay, what the operation he said. So it's semi-far, probably other side of the road or next building. And you need to learn Finnish when he's actually like thinking about killing you. And when he's just like complaining about, thinking about coffee break or something. Use the terrain. In a new version, the nights are not as dark. Yeah, he was thinking of coffee. So these aren't something to be alert from. They are not aware of you. This forest might have a guy. thought you don't have any kind of plate carriers, so... Don't take hits. Shoot on side. Yep, shoot on side. That's always working. So if you can land a headshot, that's like a sure way. So if you have accustomed to the Tarkov, for example, headshots are still like a good thing to do.
Kauanteko kiinnostais?
Okay, so I want to 45. Oh no. Okay, so he doesn't buy frozen stuff. Okay, then 20 seconds.
Kiitos.
The cat food was frozen, so and then I was running out of the. Now he's going to change. PPS is pretty great. Can we trade for that fast?
Kiitoksia.
That was like a board trade.
Hyvästit näkemiin ja sen sellaista.
Now I have like a. These are actually rubble baffles inside this thing.
Ja sitten tavaraa pöydälle.
Help me out. Okay, now you are getting like a important stuff here.
Tarvitsis se inventaariokin tehdä.
Okay, where's my magazine?
Kauppaa kannattaa aina. Ei nyt sitten.
He's friendly. Did you drop it somewhere or... Yep, he dropped it. 1911 magazine.
Koskahan sitä ehtis lomailla.
He's just talking about vacation and stuff like that. Okay,
ja
tell me
sitten
about your
tavaraa
quests.
pöydälle.
So, 20 matches and 6, you get a clock, painkillers, ammunition and field ration, pea soup, mustard, salty licorice and coffee. Nobody hasn't like redeemed yet in a Twitch that forced me to eat this raw. Pea soup. We have a mustard, salty licorice. Pea soup is still missing. And coffee. Finnish dinner. Toolbox, bucket, duct tape, nails and batteries. Yep. So one pike you get like a Mark 18 and 223 and magazine. So this is pretty good monster pike. Fishing is okay. KP31, well this is going to be like much harder because the hard legendary items drop less. Then you get like a M78 hunting rifle with the 6-spear. 308s drop very low. Battery cables, jerry can. So we just need the battery cables to get like a night vision device from him. Nothing we can currently.
Hyvästit näkemiin ja sen sellaista.
I want to use this darkness to filter around. My guess advice would be that just improve the gamma if you don't like see enough. And yes, you can have a +1 ammunition in it. That's a Mosing guy. He has a pistol. Nice. Okay, Mosin is taking a bit too much space. R is rotating things here. Okay, so we are... Mosin is so big gun. Happy stove is somehow it's like a 200 euros. What can we do? We could basically drop the sell one arcade mag. I have there's one barrel here. I haven't lighted up because I don't want to illuminate myself when I go outside of the store.
Kauanteko kiinnostais?
Okay, so could actually sell that. Soda is giving like lots of hydration, so that's a 4 minutes time. So we could actually go and do something. Well, lotion is something that we might not need right away. And yes, this guy is friendly. If you have like a long rifle rounds, Mosin with the scope might be like a good weapon for you. 28 again. What we do is unload. 28 is not great, although it's a single action, like a bolt action rifle, so it fading might not be the end of the world. Costs 126. No, not that much really. 300. So hoarding these is actually a good idea.
Tiedät, mistä meikäläisen löydät.
Ja hakkaa päälle. Very common thing. So there's one house that we didn't check, but then again, now that we are here, you saw him here, so that means that he had like a freshly respawned here. Also these electric boxes might have something electric like batteries, for example, or coffee machine. So I'm not going to houses that have been before. For example, I avoid the main street here just because it's a linear danger zone. I think that's like a US Army term for that. So if you naturally are aware of those areas, it's good. So I don't think anyone should like trust their Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike reactions like that. Can do things at the same time. Shoot bubblegum and shoot. Can talk at the same time and shoot. Okay, how did we... Health is 70. It's still fine, we have some medical items. I would use the cold medicine and okay, melatonin isn't like a 75. some mods have found the use of them for the melatonin. I can't change to the secondary because it's like this big gun that I'm carrying. But yeah. Okay, he has 45. And now we have bought the 45 magazine for nothing. And 94 euros. Drop it. Okay, you have matches. When you have like a good problems, the style that you are earning way too much, that's time to go home. Body temperature is down. Put the stuff there. Now we have a shotgun shells. Thinking of buying them. But yeah, momentary lapse of judgment is going to kill you in this game. So, be tactical. Boys and girls. Okay, this is like a kukkaro, is like a wallet. And it's like a something you can put on your belt here. No more car here. There used to be like a car in a previous version of the demo. So people are neat and close doors behind them. I can hear something. And they have like a patrol backpacks. Yeah. Yep. And definitely you need like a that's not a Jägeri backpack, but it's great. And where is the price here? You can only like attach the PU scope to the motion. Here it reads. There's still somebody around, so take that. Mattress roll. So if you want to like, you really can't take these furnitures, but this is something that you could actually take. I guess you can build up your own house. Canned tuna. That's not frozen, so we eat it. And yeah, this is the style that you keep here. Kill these people. If you kill all of those enemies, like 50, then they don't spawn anymore. So there's many ways to skin a cat, which is horrible idiom, but that's how it is. Cassette player, very valuable. This isn't valuable. 6. Now we can actually do the side mission. That the tobacco man has like wants to smoke. Beer matches. Wanted to show what you can find from the one go in the level, because these are randomized. Sometimes there's actually something nice in laying here. Shed is actually the closest place to warm up. Unless there's somebody that's spawned over here. So, this Finnish game, beer doesn't have any negative consequences. I would say either for the quest, these beers, or then I would take them to the Vostok, because it has a hydration and mental. Then again, if your mental stat is bad. Fire burning. I was thinking that somebody's sneaking around. So with the one go you can actually get from 0 to hero, at least in this final demo. But then again it also depends much on your skills and the loot available and tactics. So bit of everything, luck for example. So I would assume that there's like a guys who have spawned the place we first checked. But yeah, if you are unsure and new to this game, just loot the closest houses, come back when you find something. Gather secondary gear packs for you. Use the 50% guns if you. Roads actually lead to somewhere in an early access, so you could get there like a somewhere. Yeah, there's no like a orienteering marker here, so it means that you can't actually cross anywhere. Hope these are like a useful tips for anyone actually starting this game. Unless you start with a random location, even with the 0 equipment, you can scrounge pretty fast something for yourself. So I'm suspecting that there's going to be like a people around here. They do move around, so the old versions they started to shoot through this when they saw it. In this version, however, I think the motion guy will try to get it. If it's a pistol guy, he will try to. Boxes. Yep, there could be like books inside, because that's a place where you like return your books in that countryside. Classical. Books here. But yeah, going rat mode during the night is already okay. That's open, but it could be the one guy we shot. And secondly, it could be like a closed door, so some doors start open. Start to mess you up. F is the single and rapid fire. This is the lower voice sound is single, and higher is the auto. For example, MP5, use the full auto.
Vähempää kiinnostaa.
Okay, he couldn't care less. Came inside. And that's a deadly wound. Peace, we are friends, right? Right. Yep. Had to use the medkit. Dang. Well, that's a loss. That's a definite loss. Shot me to the head. That's not so valuable. But yeah, if you are not playing Ironman, you can just run. If you are about to die, you can just run to the to your house, drop everything, and restart. You are probably spawning there. Okay, so he had the AK. Okay. No need to use landings. Thought that was him, but no. Just said that goddamn rat, basically. Drop the sleeping bag. Great. Topping up the magazine. This is better. And you can't take batteries from these electric things. Unlike in a S.T.A.L.K.E.R anomaly. You can actually. What? Okay, 29. Do I want to keep it? Probably not. Let's see. You can have a firefights here between these two buildings. So this is like a sketchy area because for once anyone can shoot this window here. Often good loot, but often like a very dangerous. Makarov magazines are not really like a hugely valuable. I guess the lower door would be like better for the White House. There. Still active. They could be actually sticking being on that area. I guess there's enough spawn points to let them all spawn there. Or more likely, basically. But yeah. Darkness is a cover and it's a good thing. Okay, this is a pea soup. This is a pea soup. Meskit is like something we used in an army. What can you do with books other than burning them? You can't burn them, you can sell them. I guess they are saving the information to the. Okay, I can hear somebody. To the younger people. I don't count that internet is going to survive apocalypse. Down. Big thing, I can find it later. Bad quality, so what else? Yep. Walk nearby and I wonder what gun that was. Yes, he wasn't like a battle ready. He was mumbling and coming around the corner probably. Or then he came from the opposite direction. That could be it. He had an arcade. Don't be like that. Yeah, there's a great lance. Yeah. That's what I say to my wife when I want to sleep on the couch. Don't be like that. I mean, sure, bandits have a feeling too. Okay, 95.6%. But yeah, AK-47 is a good starter weapon because it eats the same bullets than in a what the arcade is actually. I guess if the wilderness level will be in some point of early access, so that's a Lapland where you can actually go around. Snooze. Okay. Seeing so little that this is actually like a good idea to use the lamp. Ton of RK max. They are better than nothing. Okay, this guy died. So we only need like these jumper cables for the car. So this is sauna, this is a holy place. Remember to respect it. Have now two magazines. 10, so loading is actually something that will generate noise. To remember. People have been asking if the looting should like cause some noise. Attacking upstairs is always a very bad idea. Visit the enough arcade max. Now there's like a thing that you might not have enough ammunition to fill all your max. Cooking, very good idea. You have those books after apocalypse. Maybe those books will be guides for crafting. Maybe. We don't know. So you can actually use the matches to light up the fire as well. You can buy this keys to this. This top of this building here. Yep. I think I just okay. Wrong magazine. Okay, somebody saw me. That was okay. AK. That was Finnish idiom, but yeah, he has a friend in the forest. You can buy carpets. Okay, I think I need to like buy the. Okay, 2 minutes time. So we could actually.
Ja seuraavaan kertaan.
I'll drop the bucket.
Terve.
Take 20. That means that you drop it.
Kuinka sitä voidaan oikein auttaa? Katoan. Sait sen tehty.
Look at that. You got it done. So we do not have coffee. Correct. Duct tape and nails are easily found. Either the guy was here or here. But yeah, they can get a jump on you in the darkness. Not what I wanted to do, but sure.
Ootkohan tää ehtis lomaa?
No, I jumped in on 41. Huh. This is way too realistic. losing stuff on the ground. That's on the real road. Not anymore. Thanks for heads up. And that's why we don't use lights. Unless the magazine actually went like a drop somewhere. So yeah, I think technically it's possible to drop stuff from the through the world. Emptied this gun, but it would be cool if if you light up a fire, the bandits will come to see what is it all about. That was 10 rounds. It's strange that he didn't shoot even though you were close that using a light. I wasn't using at that time. Maybe it was blocked. Vision was actually blocked. So these trees do block light and ray casts of the enemy vision. So they are in this version they are slightly more stupid. They are slightly more stupid because they were like a bit more hardcore in a start of the final demo. Here's a chamber round. Nice. Okay, that's still what I want. Okay, leave it here. 41% AK, so it's okay. We can actually try to grade it for something.
Jahas, tervepä vaan.
7 minutes.
Koskahan sitä ehtis lomailla?
He wants to go to the vacation.
Heippa hei. Mitäs sais herralle olla?
I'll try the PU scope. Another arcade magazine.
Talous nousuun. Kiitti.
Body temperature's one, so luckily there is this light, but I don't feel this. I don't feel that this is like the safest place. We have killed like a 10 bandits already. So if we kill all of them, we can actually keep all the loot here. But then again, you just need to like hold them to the house, and if you open the door of the house and go inside, all this randomly spawned food will disappear, and next time you visit here, there's going to be like a different food. It could be that there's like a starvation program that you get like a worse loot if you like just go to the same place repeatedly. But that's just my 2 cents. It's not anyway official. Fire also like improves your mental state. Like every scout actually knows that. It's a game for scouts. I would assume that this is actually like a very hardcore game for the people who start this, because even I have played this like 100 hours, so of course I start to know how the things work. Players kind of develop this, I don't know if it's a sixth sense, it's an understanding game mechanics.
Jahas, tervepä vaan.
Micro is, no, well, Finnish army. Red dot side, but it's pretty great as well. Doesn't take like much of space. Okay, let's see. Juices. Then again, you might want to hold on cigars to be able to trade something. Ah, ammunition.
Tarvitse se inventaariokin tehdä. Hyvät kaupat tehtiin.
Now we just need to find the proper motion. Mint condition motion would be nice.
Mulla olikin tässä vähän kaikkia hommeloista, niin nähdään.
Dropped here? No. We don't have boots. Well, that explains why my feet are cold. Didn't remember to put them on. Oh well.
No niin.
Cat food. Mental minus 10. Minus 10. Okay. Reactive. Almost everything is... Well, practically everything is now scavenged. Try again later. Yeah. Bucket. Oh yeah, I've dropped the fuel canister somewhere over there. Had all the pressing is okay, well, we can find it later. not that rare. Although we could have like a space for it. Yeah. But for the first raid, this is like a pretty great. Also, apparently they can spawn here. So let's be careful. Fire here as well. Usually don't like FPS game anymore, getting too old for them, but this game has really drawing because this atmosphere. I'm really looking forward to Tuesday. Yeah, definitely, and there's a lot of different what kind of FPS you are talking about. I mean, like old people like us are playing Tarkov because Tarkov is like a more grounded. It's not a Counter-Strike. It's a bit hardcore. Well, life is. So. I'm putting my loot here so we can look it. Can we? I think somebody managed to get this like a drop, like a stick it on the table. Okay. Apparently not. So this is like a something we would take with us to the Vostok. Yep. When it hits to the some place, it's going to fall down. All right, that's okay. Usually gather the quest items to some place safe. So far we don't know how to craft. I think the old demo had this crafting option, but yeah, we will see how it turns out in early access. So I think what the tactic could be when playing this game is that focus on the couple good guns and not collect all the guns you come across. Tarkov is hardcore. Don't like a community of people playing that game. Yeah, I think this like Road to Vostok community is pretty great. I mean, in that sense that it's actually like a good community. At least this point when the people are like a volunteering it, but when if this comes like becomes like a big hit, then the things could actually change. Wilderness buckshots. Cobra. So I would focus on getting like we're gathering everything. It was good fun to find like at this first aid pack, which we lost in this game, but definitely this was quest item. So it's over here. So here's actually one quest. Pile of quest items we could actually return. My imagination is Happy Stove and Meskit would be like a go together. Makarov magazines and bullets drop pretty well even at the Finnish side, so I'm hoping that Antti would add some submachine gun that's actually using the Makarov bullet. Mustard, salty licorice, coffee, and okay, pea soup. And just need to find the coffee. Coffee is rare. And cat food will be like very useful. Melatonin, I don't know. I guess it would help you to get like a recover mental states. Snaz, yep, sure. Palm. I don't know which how you could get like a burn damage. I think that's going to be like a something we are going to figure out in early access. But so far, this is like a pretty good loot from the one trip. I think when I started to play, I hoarded these foodstuffs, but noticed that they are dropping like a pretty okay. Stuff to drink is something you need to like watch out, so you don't run out of it, but doesn't really matter. Matches you basically only need for the winter. And if you drop stuff out of bounds, like I just did, I think they should return. Let's test this out. SMG using Makarov ammo. PM 84. Yeah, example that. Or another gun, but which was in a Vostok. So out of bounds usually, if you manage to do that, it's returning your inventory, or it's going to be floating around here, but might have been boosting through the wall here somewhere. Okay, really doesn't matter, because next episode will be like early access, which might start interestingly. I don't know. Some small challenge would be like great thing, and it's also always like a fun to discover new things, new levels, new places. PP 91, yeah, that was in Tarkov. Basically Cobra, but you can with one good raid on the local houses and bandits, you can get like a pretty good start for this game. Of course, if you want to like stock up for the several raids, you need to like gather same kind of stuff, like backpacks and whatnot. But if you are playing hardcore, then it's going to be like pretty much like this. Although we got like a royally lucky today. But yeah, definitely if you want to find those first aid packs from this village, you need to like go through everything, and they are not. You can find them everywhere, not just in a medical cabinets. So, yeah, check every place. No magic. Just checking the every place. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll have a small break, and then we are going to return back to this small shop of horrors, Corners of Night Shift. Shorter work day on Tuesday, so I can head toward Vostok. Well, it's being launched at 6 p.m. Finnish time, so which is pretty normal time for anything to like be published. So, but yeah, I would recommend that if you want to play Vostok with mods. For example, Oldman's this mod is probably going to port it to the early access, and it's probably going to have some features that are not really ready in the game, like weapons jamming, because it was introduced in a second final demo update that the guns actually jam. So anyway, anyway, I'm logging off and taking this. This is like my father's like a M62 PDU. So I'll log off and head to the horror store.